I understand now the legend of the succubus and from whence it came. Being broken-hearted, alone and jaded, of a succubus freestyle poem, man. I can make a night a stalking lunatic of any dame. My heart has been stolen, I'll never be the same. So now I wander the night with a succubus name. I'll slip into your dreams, make any man my prey. A female demon of the night, it's the truth of what they say, a nocturnal dream. I'll dance in your head, the succubus nocturnal dream, it seems. And when the sun shines, I'll hide under your bed. I cannot love you as I have no heart. My heart was broken, so now I roam the dark. We succubi hide in the shadows, watching our game. We are all heartless creatures. We feel no shame. Yes, I understand now the legend of the succubus and from whence it came. As my heart is gone, now succubus in my name. And into blater, archetypal, wrangle, arguable, arraign, arrest, ascribe, arsenal, article, artificial, artisan, ascension, never stop spitting, rapping, there I go spitting again. The echoes in my head won't stop speaking again. There I go, I said. She walks at night like passion's grace, and through nebulous fields of dream landscapes, while Morpheus her footsteps guide. She lusts impassioned, while incarnate her will. Like swirling ocean currents, endows the night with wanton purpose, set from heaven's pearly gates, to make men ponder mortal fortune, tempting spirits will to sate, demanding acolytes of prowess to satisfy her primal needs, traverse her treacherous terrain, her visage of immortal love, like honey dripping from the comb, inspires reckless hearts abandoned dawn, comes like the coitus interruptions, narcotic wasps of contention fade, a fraud with no earthly recourse. Well, she visits in the dark, sliding between the sheets, between dreaming and waking, bringing pain and pleasure, suffering and ecstasy. She comes to me. She is starving of hunger, never to be fulfilled, never fulfilling pleasure and ecstasy. Only for a moment pain and suffering remain insane. No. She would come over only when a full moon lended decorum to a tenebrous night. She had eyes that reflected the scene of a witch burning. Whenever she possessed me, and no, my head didn't spin. It just wavered and throbbed, though my mind cleared up after a pleasurable exorcism. Well, no. Go. Well, no. She came to me all moon, a dusted traveling via Selene silvery moon rays penetrating my restless, often lucid dreams. She came with sensual bait, and I hunger to drink her dry. I have yet to see her face, though likened to a blind man. I know I've seen all of her, and she is exquisite. She neither questions nor gives answers, only pleases and entreats me to join. So, med with her I want to, but we slept together last night. I woke up more refreshed than ever in a long time. I'm still waiting for the hook. Well, I suspect she's already set it. Spitting, never ending. Here I go, spitting again. Shadow shapes, seductive sense and soul. Once just the breath of air became a beast. The seven sins as method of control. A succubus prepares for evil feast. An app, a meat, perverted acts and roll. A just kinky sex, a bondage beast unleashed. A dominatrix, a perfect to their need, but evil was abroad and needed seed, exotic scent, left footprints in the air, a heady mix, which forced the prey to hump. A female goddess drew all male to stare with nasal intimation of her excitement of submission in her lair, a strap on the ass, and mouth a blunt. How strange to know, to now be trust in place unknown, and oven ready roast from seed he sown. A drug, perhaps a dream, had brought him here to grimy room with candles lit around. His slate grew clear, shadows became clear, amorphous yet producing a choric sound. Then she appeared, black lever, sex and fear, a zip from beasts to crouch, a crotch stirred meat, now bound. Approach saw, zip descend, full cleavage spilled, his brain and strain a member, kink filled. A safety word ignored, consent was will, greed of need, a session of revenge, components of illogical thrill, proof constant, mantra, loss of trust, avenge, deception by a loved one fueled the mill, that ground the husks of death, his bets to hinge, for now his heart showed a lack of care, a demon-sensed extraction and despair. The tease, his penis stiff with balls of blue, constrained by wire of a vein seemed fit to burst, such pain of loss, a movement misconstrued, of a wanking of his cock was only thirst, a mouth of silk, a light, a glance with him no clue, ejaculation would see him as cursed, it built now deep in testicles maligned, a magma of volcanic fun defined, up now felt the teeth which clamped and gnawed with hate, enjoying flesh and muscle, blood and pain, but pleasure and resolve proved quite a weight. His semen served as life and lost refrain before a drenched in red and white estate. The devil Lilith drained, could not abstain with blood and spunk consumed. He was just trash, and another person fit to taste the lash. Well, now, a beautiful demon seducing whom pleases her. She comes to me in my dreams, seducing me every night, luring me to my death, our bed of deathly lust. She drinks the breath I so willingly give. Arousal is high. I'll give everything I'm able to give. Send me to my death with your deadly kiss. Send me to heaven with your body's bliss. And no. Right, go. Come tiptoe through my petaled mind and show me how you'll please. I'll raise. Never stop spitting and insane. Right, go spit and again. You tiptoed through my seat and mine, and that was your mistake. For all your love was mine to steal, and what I want I take. No. Well, there you go. Stop spitting in my head, never ending again. What do you do afterwards? Light up on a cigarette and start a discussion on the meaning of life, as in French films. Know their fantasies of the symbiosis of carnal desire and rational thought do hardly square with those philosophers from Hobbes and Locke, then Kant and Hegel, and not forgetting Newton, who all probably died virgins. Even the maverick abstained after a youthful dose of the pox. A cynic may say filmmakers believe their own chap up lines that satisfied libido stimulates the inquiring mind, and of course French philosopher were less inhibited than the Anglo-Germanic. Let me disabuse you of this folk myth, the sig and vapid ontological musings just compensate for bad sex. When it all goes well, we turn into demons, and the more satisfying the climax, the more weirdly devilish we become. Once I awoke inside her while she slept, I was gratified and pleased for her to see undeniable marks of perfect orgasm. Pores opened and her firm flesh loosened like a living, breathing, mature stallion. Suddenly, my lady, so much closer by then to menopause than puberty, transformed into a uniform schoolgirl. She had described in her childhood stories panic and fear, where my post-sex brain cells leaking discrimination. Then I recalled an encounter with a Spanish Carmen who transmuted into her blood Inca, a grandmother, and similar conditions What if she saw me in much the same way? I remembered it of another occasion, a look of bemused horror in her eyes when they opened so shortly after mine. I'd assumed it was in disappointment that I was not the lover of her dream. Perhaps instead she saw Jack the Ripper, the Boston Strangler, even a Genghis Khan. I withdrew gently and lay beside her, dreaming of our normal life, our knowing of each other's every mood and desire, how we began each other's sentences in intimacy, responsive harmony at every point to the nanosecond. If I saw a terrifying stranger, how would she see me on awakening? Oh, so irreplaceable, I had to avoid a seizure on her, perceiving that I was her incubus. First, my affirmation: the incubus is the male succubus, and the succubus is the female incubus. First, my affirmation that I was already to her converted as my own and dearly loved succubus, incubus, succubus. Well, no. She's a breath of fresh air with a grip that will choke, a flame that will burn you. But in the end, she's just smoke, an addiction so Moorish you can never get away. A siren so beautiful that will lead you astray. My beauty, my darkling, a piece of myself, my trophy, my prize sat up on the shelf. But be careful, the tips laced with poison, most foul. A prick to the finger, and in pain you will howl. She will boil in your veins with her arterial stream. She will freeze in your lungs so she can't hear you scream. But when you look in her eyes, there's no intent you will see. She means not to hurt you, there's no need to flee. Like a storm, she will twist and distort what is real. Where her fears, where her tears fall like raindrops. Raindrops keep falling on my head, they keep falling and will cut you like steel. She has no comprehension of the tempest that breaks the world, my world to oblivion, shattered by my mistakes. I have often wondered if my life would be better if we never crossed paths, if I never had met her. But in truth, I do crave her, every part of that beast. I will lay myself bare so at my soul she could feast. She's an angel, a demon, a divine being. I'm sure a creature so perfect I'm a fish to her lure. She can make me or break me, haunt my dreams in my sleep, and I'll never escape her because my heart is hers to keep. Indeed, well, no. Goes in my head, spitting again. Succubus, she had silky hair, black as a bucket of tar, glistening eyes like 2 drops of poison, and a breathtaking smile that burned with the fires of hell. She traveled far and wide, leaving hearts charred and scorched in her wake and bake. No. There I go again. The echoes in my head won't stop speaking again. The echoes in my head won't stop speaking again. What is wrong with my head? No. In the realm where darkness creeps, a tale of desire and secret seeps, a seductress born of shadows deep. She emerges a succubus, her allure to keep, with eyes like embers smoldering bright. She bewitches hearts in the dead of night. Her lips a crimson temptation, ever so sly, whispering promises, weaving a web of lies. Her silken skin, a porcelain, a veil, conceals a hunger she cannot curtail. A temptress draped in moonlight, a moonlit grace. Her bewitching presence none can erase. She prowls through dreams of spectral dance, feeding on longing with each stolen glance. A siren's call, she lures the unsuspecting into a world of passion. Her soul's connected, but beware of the price of her stolen bliss. For in her embrace lies a perilous abyss, draining life force with a beguiling touch, leaving souls withered, craving too much. Yet within her depths, a pungent, a sorrow, a yearning for love she cannot borrow, cursed by her nature, condemned to roam, searching for solace in hearts she'll never own. Oh, wayward succubus born of the night, your essence of flame, of forbidden delight, may you find solace in love's gentle embrace, and release your captive souls, find a peace in your graves. Bury me in the nameless grave, thy succubus, nocturnal dream, it seems. A succubus nocturnal dream, it seems.